أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to the Cambridge Muslim College, a unique experiment here in the heart of Britain's great university city. We are taking young scholars, young ulama, and equipping them with all of the intellectual and pastoral skills they need in order to serve the Muslim community and the wider community in the rapidly changing reality of modern Britain. Here in the United Kingdom, we're blessed with the existence of at least 18 major Islamic intellectual institutions. These are the Darul Ulooms, miniature Islamic universities that for years now have been turning out a great generation of young scholars. What we have at the Cambridge Muslim College is an opportunity for those graduates to remain fully faithful to what they've learned, to their scholars, to their teachers, to their professors, to their institutions and traditions, while augmenting that by exposing them in a sensitive but profound way to the realities of the modern British society in which they're going to be working.
Cambridge Muslim College has an opportunity here in the United Kingdom to help achieve brilliant Islamic culture. Here in the UK, in the past 50 years, immigrations of peoples from Islamic countries have come to this country and have established, as was mentioned earlier, Islamic schools of learning, traditional learning. And for those graduates of these schools, the importance is to retain not only their education, but to help them to implement and utilize that education as future leaders of the British community, the British Muslim community, as well as become integrated within the greater community, and especially in purposes of dawah and interfaith relations.
What I've enjoyed about my time at the Cambridge Muslim College is that it provides a bridge between traditional Islamic sciences and skills both intellectual and practical.
I've had a positive experience of Cambridge Muslim College, and I've been able to better appreciate different academic disciplines. But along with that, as I work in the NHS, and one of my roles is I work in the chaplaincy department, I have been able to develop my people skills and my pastoral skills, and therefore I can better relate to patients and staff that may refer to me.
I couldn't say which module I enjoyed the most, but there were a range of modules which I found really useful, particularly the modules we did on interfaith dialogue and the seminars we had with Sheikh Abdul Hakim on interfaith relations, because it's such a predominant topic in modern day society that it was useful to have it addressed from an Islamic perspective.
The education and the social aspect of CMC was very fulfilling and inspiring, and alhamdulillah, the teachers and the staff were very helpful, and they gave us a lot of motivation and a lot of service. From leaving CMC, I was able to enroll in Birmingham into a master's in Islamic studies and politics, and also study alongside with that German.
Cambridge is an ideal place for the Cambridge Muslim College to be. It's a place where many traditions converge, many disciplines converge, and it has an expanding engagement with the different religious traditions as well, of which my programme, the Cambridge Interfaith programme, is just one example. When you look at our world, I think one of the most obvious things is that there is a huge need for intelligent, wise and responsible faith. And for that, education is absolutely vital. What I hope that we are seeing here with the Cambridge Muslim College, of which I am honoured to be a trustee, is that we're seeing the beginning of another long-term Cambridge academic institution.
I think we fail sometimes to recognize the significance of building institutions. The Muslim world was filled with great institutions, and it's something that we're really suffering from. So it's really important that we do support what we have, strengthen them, increase the professionalism, and the Cambridge Muslim College is certainly, I think, one of the most important endeavors right now in Western Islam. And so we all wish it tawfiq, inshallah, and may Allah give it tawfiq and give us, inshallah, the himma, the high aspiration to support it.
1,000 years ago, Islam was at the forefront of science and education. This is a time of science, and this is why it's so important for our students to be trained in science, not only the Islamic sciences as they have been before they come here, but also in science and astronomy, and courses that we teach at Cambridge Muslim College, integrating the two, and thereby strengthening the connection of our traditionally trained students with the time in which they live today.
So that's our vision, and we think we've got a winning formula. Already our first graduates are out in the wider community, working in hospitals as chaplains, working in masajid, working in Islamic educational institutions to bring our vision to serve the wider community and also the Muslim community. We think we're onto a winning formula, and we open our hearts, inshallah, to all of the Muslims everywhere in order to support us in what we think is one of the most exciting initiatives taking place in Islam in the West today.